What's up, guys? Welcome back to Total War Warhammer, where we are playing as the Empire and their fearless new leader, Karl Franz. So what's going on? I guess we're gonna go maybe wreck some Helmgart today. I don't know where their army went, so I'm assuming it's probably in this area over here around the trees. I just tried to drag a box, but I can't do that. Yeah, so I guess let's go ahead and go over there. I guess before we get too into it, I do want to say I'm not going to be putting the list of the mods in every single description of the video. So if you just happen to be dropping in on episode number 2 and are curious what little mods I'm using, again, they're little mods. It will be in the description of episode number 1. Altdorf, we can level this up, but I have it on good authority that over here is this building, but it's already upgraded. So let's go ahead and, I guess, move out. We could recruit a little bit more. We should probably recruit a little bit more. Actually, we can't move out. This is the end of the turn, guys. We have no moves left. We just took Grunberg, and we are getting people back. Maybe I should end the episode after starting a new turn. That way I can actually accomplish things, instead of you guys just seeing the end turn button. Faction destroyed the Skull Smashers. Oh, no. I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. Grunberg, we can level up to 2. We will go ahead and level it up to 2. That way we get a better garrison. And also it will give us a little extra income, as well as some growth and public order, which we need. Plus we can build over here. So you guys have farms. We have pastures over here. Rare places of peace for animals to graze, where farmers can tend to their herds and flocks. Unique building chain. Extra growth is always handy. Let's take our 14 stack and move over, I guess. Let's go have a walk. Let's walk over here and see what's over here. Aha, I found you, Hans Zintler. I found you indeed. I don't know if we actually have enough to break this garrison. I can't. It says it's level 1. I'm assuming that's correct. Actually, I see that building right there. It's not upgraded at all. Have I been lied to? Their garrison's really small. This army is also really small, so in a siege environment, we'll probably encircle. I don't know if this is, I don't think it has walls. We'll probably encircle and go from there. I feel like I should have just upgraded that building over there, and then I could have started my tech earlier instead of waiting. That's okay. We could also go take Eilhart right now, but I think we're going to go ahead and go over here to just go ahead and siege the city. That way they can't reinforce anymore. They can't get new units. We will, I mean, it says we're going to have it. I guess we'll quick save and just see how it goes. They have 1 unit of crossbowmen, 2 free company militia, and that is it for their range, which we could easily take out with our beautiful little Reichsguard, guys. Guys can't hide in the forest. Okay, we have a decent enough front line, and I think we have enough skirmishing power to be able to take these guys out. Plus we have the Sigmar Sons, which are unbreakable, so our front line is going to be pretty strong. Let's go ahead and fight ourselves a nice little battle. Good way to start off the episode. Now, I know I said I would auto-resolve a lot of these if it's like at least 80% or higher, but I mean, I feel like we're just getting started. Pretty soon we're going to be teching up into the better units, so we might not see these guys as much anymore. And also a little spoiler, if you like Northgard, it was a rough day in Northgard. So I need to get out my frustrations. Let's go ahead and make you number 3. We'll make you number 1, and we're gonna just move everyone away. I'm not sure if they are going to charge us or not. We both have skirmishing, but I don't know. We can Vanguard deploy our free company militia. So can we actually get you guys like hidden in the woods? You're both, alright, excellent. So we're gonna hide these guys in the woods over here, and then maybe we can like lure them up here and have our engagement up this way. The woods will provide some cover from the missile units, but I don't know, maybe we could pull them over here into this valley, and then we can slowly push in with our free company militia along the side. I think that would probably be the best idea. So I'm gonna put you guys over here. We're gonna go ahead and just make a nice long line like so, and then that will push right there. Actually, you know what, we can do better than that. We'll do a line of this right here with the spears. We'll leave 1 unit of spears, so halberdiers and spears on the flanks. 1 unit of spears will stay in the back with our skirmishers, which will be I feel like I should put them out front, but I can always sort that later. I'm actually gonna hot group you guys, and this unit of spears can just kind of wait in the back. And we will get Karl Franz over here as well. Let's start this battle. Glorious, glorious combat. We will move everyone up like so. And I'm assuming, oh, I forgot to move our cav. Our cav's just kind of hanging out over here in the back. We'll move our cav up this way. We'll see if they come over here. Our units are hidden, so they're not looking at them. They might actually be going in the forest to have this engagement over here in the woods. But our units are still hidden. They still have a little eyeball over them. I hope they don't discover our units. We could probably take these spearmen with our 2 units of Free Company militia. You guys are all just... Man. You guys are really set on doing this. I also noticed that our skirmisher line's very crooked. We are going to speed up time. Hopefully they settle there and let our... I mean, this is actually better for us because these guys are over here. Yeah, we'll be able to run in and poke really easily and get behind them. I was going to go into the trees, but it looks like they don't really know what they want to do. So... I'm not moving my cav yet. I want them to stay hidden. Let's pause this real quick. Let's move. Like, what are you guys doing? That I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to achieve, computer. We'll bring Karl Franz back because he's getting a little close. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go normal speed. He's moving ahead of everyone because they're not hard grouped. If you were curious. These guys are all going to be over here, so I'm going to put him pretty much over this way. The halberdiers can hold 2 units of spearmen. We have seen it before. It happened last fight. They're going to go ahead and fight, so I'm going to go ahead and charge. We're going to charge in. We'll have you guys go here. You guys can go here. We will bring our guys over this way. And then we'll get pretty much everyone just going. Pretty much just go fight. You guys actually wrap around and go in. We shouldn't need to protect our skirmishers that much because they shouldn't have anything that's going to be like breaking through the lines, but I am going to pull these back. And we're going to have these guys go for their archers. We'll get our cav over here to come into the back as well. And Karl Franz, if you want to give us a nice, beautiful little charge straight through our own lines. That was the most anticlimactic thing ever. That's because our own units slowed him down, but it's okay. You know what, Karl Franz? Why don't you just go through? See, he's leaving the unit swords back there. Why don't you go through and get on those Free Company? He can't actually get through. Okay, you just fight. Can you fight at all? You're obstructed. We'll rush these guys in the back. They're now getting surrounded. Our cav has made it over here. So we will run our cav into the archers. The forest will slow us down a little bit, but that's okay. And we will just bring these guys over here and just fire straight in the back of all of these spearmen. You guys, maybe we can come over here and get some shots in. Or maybe actually just sit up here on the hill. I'm not really sure. Karl Franz is doing fine. Our Sigmar sons are losing quite handily at the moment, but that's okay. They won't ever rout like these poor little archers. If you guys want to go ahead and fire, just go ahead and fire. That should be pretty good. They should be okay. The halberdiers should be alright. I'm hoping that, you know what, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's stretch them out a little bit more. I don't know if, I think they can obstruct each other. Let's go ahead and regroup our units over here. Run them straight into these handgunners. We'll have our archers switch targets into these guys right here. Our handgunners are just not accomplishing anything at all. And that is entirely 100% my fault. Both of these guys are going to rout. That is okay with me. I'm sorry I can't get you guys some more cinematic action. I guess I could like turn the camera off and just let these guys kind of play around and have some fun. The Free Company militia do have swords, so they can just kind of walk into the back of these if they so choose. Here are our Reichsguard. We can probably regroup them and have them right here pretty much, or right here. And we'll get a nice charge into the back of the swordsman over here. It's kind of absolutely crushing them. Not kind of absolutely crushing them, but absolutely crushing them. Alright, so probably could have turned that unit thing off. Our swordsmen over here are losing, but they're fine now. And that is just chain route city everywhere. Because their lord died as well. That's not why it was chain route city, but that's okay. It was a close victory. I feel like the AI should have just like attacked me. It would have been nice if the AI was a little more like rushy sometimes, but I mean, we both had skirmisher units, so it's just, I don't know, it makes sense. If you can tire the enemy out by making them come to you, then you're gonna go and do that, but I don't know. It would have been nice to like meet in the middle or something. We're gonna go ahead and occupy Helmgart. Helmgart, I think, comes with like some special military stuff. We have the terrifying mask of causes fear and terror. That'll be pretty good for us. That'll just absolutely wreck leadership, enemy leadership that's around us. And we're gonna go ahead and get honest steel, so we get bonus melee defense. Excuse me. Charged defense is good if we ever get charged, but we don't really ever get charged. We don't need the ammo right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get. That's at 9. We're going to go ahead and get honest steel, buff up our units a little bit. Let's check out what we got going on. So we're wearing the Mask of E right now. That's our enchanted item. Our mounts the warhorse. We have the brass cleaver, which gives +8 melee attack to every ally within 40 meters of us, which is pretty good. We also have some decent armor on right now. We have bonus XP to our recruits as well, which is, you know, not bad. Let's see what buildings we got in Heimgart. Okay, so it has the same building. So I guess we can get better buildings over here. I think the reason I was told to do this is because there are a good number of higher tech buildings. This structure only goes up to 3. Now I have a mod that lets me do minor settlements up to 4. So if you're new to the Total War series, minor settlements typically only go up to rank 3 as well. Or not as well, but instead of 4. So they only go up to rank 3, so you can only build this row right here. You can't build anything higher than that. Tier 4 I like because it lets you get better building structures, or building chains rather, because as you build up you need more than one building to make units. So like these guys also require the foundry up here, which is a tier 4 unit, or a tier 4 structure. So it just helps a lot. It makes the game easier. In a sense that you can get building productions easier, or building chains easier, but at the same time it can make it more difficult because the AI can also do it as well, so they can also get the higher tech units out easier. So it's kind of a trade-off, but I was told to do this because this only goes up to 3, so it's not, basically it's not worth wasting the building slot, which I would agree. It's not worth wasting the building slot since we can build higher tech stuff in Altdorf. We can make better use of this building slot, basically. So now that we have that one, I'm going to go ahead and destroy that. Again, if you're new, if you want to be able to recruit units locally, you have to have that building chain in your current region. By region, I mean, I'm still not sure what to call it. I guess province. In your province. So as long as we have one within these 4, as long as we're in this province, then we can recruit units. Let's go ahead and recruit Free Company Militia. I feel like they did good work. I didn't really look at their numbers afterwards. Let's get... I want to get one more unit of spears. That way I can put spears on the flanks, or if they have cav like somewhere in the back or something, maybe once we get some arty. That way I can flank with spears, have one spear in reserve for the back, and also use the halberdiers a little bit better. Instead of just putting them on the flank, I can kind of put them as the second line to come in later. They'll be fresher. They're armor piercing, which is nice, so they're a little bit more specialized. So we'll go ahead and save them. I don't think they really have any army left, so after we recruit this one unit of spears, we'll replenish some of our guys. We'll go take Eilhart. They'll probably pop up an army fairly fast. Let's go ahead and end that turn. I am worried about the greenskins. Last time I played, was the last long campaign I played was as the vampires. I lost. I didn't lose. I quit around turn 180, basically because I lost all my armies because the greenskins were just chain attacking with wogs coming from the south, and it got ridiculous. Like 3 to 4 wogs a turn would just come into my lands. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but I think we should be okay. I'm gonna give it one more turn. I know this. No, we're just gonna go. I'm not gonna give it one more turn. They don't have anything there. So I will auto-resolve this. That should be the end of the rebels. The rebel dogs, if you will.
Indeed.
We have gained +4 weapon strength sword, which we're not going to be using. We've unlocked Sterlin's Revenge, Free Company Militia Regiment of Renown. Some are drawn to war by the need for vengeance, fighting fiercely to sate their bloodlust. And we have secured the entire province of Reichland. I always alternate between calling them provinces and regions. I don't know why. Faction destroyed. There we go. They're rebels. They should just be called rebels. And we are now level 5, which means we start getting a couple points now. I don't know if we get 2 points every level now, or if it's like every 5 levels we get bonus points. I don't really remember, but basically this tree is so large that you want stuff. You want stuff. So we're going to... Crap, I forgot I wanted to go get Lightning Strike. We're going to go ahead and get Lightning Strike. Public Order would be good. Recruitment costs would be pretty good. Attrition we don't need at the moment. Reduction in Vampire and Chaos Corruption I do like taking, just because the Vampires are right next door to us. And the Chaos will be coming in soon. Chaos and Vampire Corruption cause attrition to non-chaos and non-vampires, so we don't really want that. And Karl Franz will primarily be our offense, so his army will be one of our offensive armies instead of a defensive army, so it'll be good having him go around and reduce the corruption and such. Public order I'm not super worried about. Recruitment costs probably be great. We don't really need any of these things right now. I guess public order would be the best thing at the moment to get, because everyone's kind of super grumpy. Let's see if we can fix that. Heimgart, or Helmgart, I want to level up so we can build this new structure. We have a good amount of gold. Let's go to our building browser. Eilhart over here has fields, which I will probably get rid of the fields at the moment. We don't need the extra growth. I would rather have the extra income so we can start getting a bigger military up, potentially, as well as getting a tap room up. Over here in Altdorf, what can we get that's fancy? We can get some missile cav. If we get the stables, we could go for a trade resource in the clay pit, or we could go for the tap room. Public order goes up to tier 4, pretty good. But I mean that's something we could get in another structure or in another settlement. Like Grunsburg is going to be done soon, so next turn I think we'll get the tap room in Grunsburg. Over here, it's tempting to get the trade goods, but I feel like we're going to need a stronger military. Warrior priest, very buffy. Wizards are way far away. Maybe we just wait and save up a little bit. Maybe. And you see, you get a little notice. This building's already been constructed in this province. I don't know why I was calling them regions. I guess because I'm a big dummy. I guess let's go ahead and get the clay pit. That way we can get extra income as well as the trade resource, which we can trade. I'm not super concerned with the pistoliers because I don't really remember them being very great. They're not good against armor, which once we start playing a little bit longer, most of the units will be armor. We already have some cav. These cav require the foundry, the gunsmith. That's a grenade launcher. Empire Knights require the blacksmith. Can Helmgart get? Helmgart can get a blacksmith. For some reason I thought they had a unique chain. Oh wait, maybe they have a Reichsguard? No, everyone has Reichsguard. I thought this town had a unique chain, but I guess I was wrong. I guess we're just gonna go clay right now. We'll go economy. Maybe over in Grunsburg, we'll get the tap room going, and then once that gets up, we again, we will get the stables over there. We got the pastures over there. I like making buildings kind of where it makes sense. I do try to like min-max a little bit, but I'm not super crazy about it. As long as we're getting growth, positive public order, and a good amount of income, then I'm okay generally. So I think once we get that up, we might see, you know what, let's check out a little bit of diplomacy. Who do we got around us? I was told to take Marienburg because it's incredible. Bretonia, I would like to befriend. They're at war with Marienburg, so if I can befriend them and potentially take Marienburg, Marienburg's not allied with anyone either. That might make these other guys grumpy, but I think I can hold out against these other guys. Let's they're strength rank 1. We are 10. You want just a trade agreement? Pretty good. That's some extra income. That'll also make them a little happier with us. Maybe in the future we can get maybe a defensive alliance, or do we have a non-aggression pact already? Okay, that's what I was looking for. Let's see. This guy up here always goes to war with the vampires. I say always. In my experience, he always just like, hey, come help me kill the vampires. So every time I ally with him, I get in trouble. Wissenland, I have typically had good experience with. Let's get a trade agreement with you guys. Get some extra money coming in. And maybe military access just in case. Nope. Okay, that's good talk. Good talk. We've accomplished things. We have more money coming in. We've killed all of the rebel dogs. We will probably upgrade our military now. Let's see. We can get another Sterling's Revenge. Let's get these guys too. Let's go ahead and do it. I like these because they're just instant recruit. They are more upkeep, but it's nice if you save some in reserve and you have to like build an army super fast. You can like pop up a general and pop a few regiments and renown in it. So I forgot to put our commandments for the province. Probably go public order for right now, just to help them calm down a little bit. But you can see we can get things like reduction in vampire and chaos corruption, reduced enemy hero action success chance, which hopefully we won't get the agent spam. I am using a mod that's supposed to help curb that a little bit. Bonus taxes, extra growth and trade agreement income, and recruitment costs down. Let's host a festag. That way we can get better public order coming in. So yeah, next order of business is to get some more dudes and go to our little ambush probably. I say probably. I guess we could just go ahead and get some more dudes. Would love to get... It'll be 3 turns before we can upgrade that and get crossbows. So I guess let's just go ahead and flood with maybe spears. Do a front line of spears and then a second line of swordsmen. So we'll get, that's 3 spears. We'll go ahead and get 2 more spears and leave those swordsmen there. And then I think that'll be enough to take everything out. So next turn we will head over to our quest battle and we will check that out. Sterling, don't you start with anything. They want a trade agreement. You want me to pay? No, they're going to pay me. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to get some wine and some taxes and sure. I'll take your money. Thank you. Your money is good here, sir. Your money is totally good here. Objective complete. I can tell the story. The election of a new emperor has all we've read that. It just repeats the same text. So we did it. We're the greatest ever. So even the worst emperors in history, and to our shame there have been many, could claim to have more than one province under their rule. To truly bring the empire back to greatness, the throne must exert its power to provinces further afield. So now we have to do 6 settlements, which is fine. Eilhart we can upgrade. Over here we said we were going to get the tap room. That way we get a little bit more public order. Right now we're at +6, but once I ungarrison him and then move him over there, it's going to go down because we have +4 from military presence right now. This will help with growth, which should probably be pretty good since I'm doing, it's not a button, I wanted that button. Since I'm doing level 2 for everything, I should probably, you know what, we're going to save. We need 2 bonus population or surplus population. We'll get that in 3 turns. We're going to save up for that, so we're not going to upgrade Eilhart. We will get you a structure, though, of some kinds. We won't. We can get you textiles just so you build things. Make some money. We'll make some money. Sounds good. Once Helmgart gets done, we will be able to upgrade to the training field, or the rally field rather, excuse me. This is the training field, so can I not research? So rally field, and then we'll be able to get some tech researched for some stuffs. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, I did want to look at something. Is this called delivery? No, that's delivery. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to get cav research until we got this. So I'm okay with this. We're gonna go ahead and go to Grunberg. We'll level up the Cowpens. It will give us a little extra growth and casualty replenishment rate. And guys, I'm sorry. I know I promised another battle, but I just looked at the time, and I think that is going. You know what? It's not gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go do the battle. Let's take advantage. How much is it gonna cost to like port me? It's not gonna tell me. Just gonna move him off of the town. It's gonna cost 500. We'll spend the 500 for convenience. I think this will also unlock our battle wizard, which is an agent, which we will be able to use to assassinate people if we so choose, or we will be able to embed them in our armies and cast magical fires of glory. I mean, unless it's not a fire wizard, and then we won't. But wizards are pretty good, guys. I wish they would. I don't know. I wish the magic might be a little, maybe make it a little stronger. I say that not having played every lore of Magic, but
it seems Todbringer sends his midden wolves across the Reich
I didn't want to talk over him.
Metal.
It's okay for him to talk over me.
He seems to think that since my father's death, Reichland is weak, and we cower under our beds waiting for these Ulrich worshippers to save us from our woes. I say we Reichlanders are more than capable of defending ourselves. I say we show Todbringer's mongrels that Reichlander blood flows through our veins. We face the trespassers deep in the blood pines. Keep your wits, lads, for there is more than Ulrich's dogs in there. My father had to send the Reichsguard in to purge these woods of forest goblin filth more than once during his reign. Yet that is not what we face today. No! Today we send the Elector Count of Middenland a message that it is the House of Franz that protects the borders of Reichland.
Alright. Wipe out the secessionists. Seems reasonable. So this is an ambush battle. Basically, they're just hanging out, walking along. They think they're safe. Ambushes suck whenever they happen to you, but whenever they don't happen to you and you're the one initiating, it is fantastic. You can see their leaders up at the front, followed by a trail of his infantry, followed by his skirmishers, followed by their artillery, which is going to get wrecked. Let's go ahead and move these guys, and we will get you guys, and we will get you guys over here. So, where do we, we can't actually deploy outside of our ambush area. It makes sense. I think we will keep these guys over here for right now. So whenever we start, we'll just let them pretty much straight fire in. And then we will put the cav over here towards the back. That way they can come around. We will get the halberdiers probably. I don't know, you guys are anti-large. Does this count as large? Does siege stuff count as large? I'm not sure. But we'll put our halberdiers over here. So you guys can kind of come in and just attack all of the siege stuff. We will do our nice beautiful front line of spears. They will just push in. We will follow them up with a nice beautiful line of swordsmen that will kind of just collapse in. We will put Franz over here, and then we will bring our handgunners over this way, I think. That way they can start hidden, and then we can just walk them over. Sterling's Revenge, I didn't put you with 4, so we'll do that. So we'll just put you guys like so. We can run them in if we need. And then I think our entire infantry line like this, minus the halberdiers, I will hot group, or hard group rather, and then I'm just gonna give them a giant attack order. Crossbowmen, they can hang out back here. We'll move them around the side. We'll move our handgunners around the other side, and then just kind of go from there. So ready, attack. I'm not gonna stay calm and attack when the time is right. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna pummel them. I'm gonna bring these guys over here. The reinforcements will come from this top area. but we should be okay. And let's get Karl Franz in here onto Richter Weissman. Cav, if you want to come around here. Alright, let's check this out. Give them a run command because they weren't running. Now they're running. You guys want to come around over here? That's like... that wasn't even a little bit fair. Pretty much just come over here. So we're going to have to reform, and I'm going to take a position on this hill once these guys kind of get just absolutely destroyed. We can probably just watch this for right now. Free Company Militia aren't really doing much, but that's okay. Nice little just packed wall of men. If you guys want to fire into this line, that will be super rude, and I will approve of all rudeness. There it comes. I like it. Is that a route? Is that... no, those are our guys. Yep. That was a route. If you guys want to get the surround, you guys can come over here a little farther and take out these guys over here. Our Cav, I'm just completely misusing. Get in here. Everyone just get in here. I'm going to go ahead and move our Sterling's Revenge around over here. I'm going to go ahead and move our Sterling's Revenge around over here. And we'll bring the crossbows up this way as well. The handgunners can go for the mortars as they come back. That will be fine. And Franz is going to town against poor little Richter, who is using my own handgunners to stop me. You're not doing well. How much HP do you got left? You are almost dead. 664. Should be okay. Those guys are going to rout probably now. And then we will bring our Cav over here. There come the reinforcements. I want to get these guys kind of cleaned up. They're broken, but they haven't shattered yet. I want them to shatter. That is what I want. That is my dream. Franz can hang out up here. We will get our Sterling's Revenge to hang out up here as well. And then we will go ahead and start regrouping our men up over here. We'll pull you guys back. Cav, if you want to come over here. I think these are pistoliers. They are pistoliers, so we're going to have to take care of those guys. Our archers can come up probably around this way. All of our units are just swarming up here. These guys are shattered. Shattered. Everyone is shattered. And then we will bring you guys up as well. I'm going to rush Franz into those guys. They're weak against armor. He's armored. They're very fast. We're going to have our Reichsguard go chase him down. They are 92 speed. I'll pull Franz back. Our Reichsguard are only 66 speed. So they're going to be getting chased. They can fire while moving, but I don't know if they can fire behind them. So we're just going to let them kind of get chased for a while. We're just going to give like a gigantic attack move. Kind of like peel all of our men off. You guys just rush in. They should just get wrecked basically. Our Reichsguard did actually catch them. They can fire behind them while moving, but that's fine. We are armored and shielded. Shields also reduce the yeah. Shields reduce the missile damage. Are we okay? I feel like we're pretty okay. Let's have these guys sweep around over here and then push in. Where are our handgunners? They are over here. We'll bring these guys over here. Halberdiers, if you want to come rush in on there. And then we still have all of our militia free company just kind of hanging out. We'll run them over here, but I don't think they're going to make it before the battle ends. These guys are getting away now, which is fine. I'm just going to pull these guys over here, get some rear charges, shatter the rest of their units, and then... oh, you guys wanted to turn around. That's fine. We'll play this game. We'll play this game where I catch you. That's okay. They are winning. I'm mostly doing this just so they can't fire straight into my guys over and over. I'm going to reposition my archers and just run this way. And you know what? Actually, I'll bring you guys over here as well. So they're hopefully going to chase me. Franz is over here just doing things. The leadership is holding. It's just a nice clump of everything going on right now. Halberdiers, if you want to run over here, you're not really doing much. Alright, so my handgunners, we'll have them come over here as well. These pistoliers are going to be running. The archers are now in range and should open fire. There it goes. Alright, and that's going to be them routing, which the balance bar is completely in our favor now. So that's going to be it. That should be GG. We should get the victory any second now. I didn't even see, is that their leader right there? That is Hans van Zanger. Go chase him down, Karl Franz. Decisive victory. Ambush battles are super fun. Super, super fun. Let's see. Did we get some work done? Our Reichsguard got 143 kills. That's pretty good. Our Halberdiers got 114. That's pretty good as well. Our units did some good work, I feel. Let's see. Did we capture? Kill? We don't really need the replenishment that much. I think we'll be okay. It'll put us back. Let's do pardon captives. That will pay for the teleport cost. I don't know if that actually negatively affects anything other than our replenishment rate, which will be fine. We got a scribe in our army, which gives us bonus movement range, which is pretty good. And we got our wizard now, so we'll check him out in just a second. Please don't be lower metal. Celestial wizard. I've never seen celestial magic, so neat. Those that would break away from rule. Yep, we've read this before. You guys, you tried to trick me. Quest successful. Sword of striking. Which I like our other one better. It buffs our units. It buffs everyone around us, so I like it a little bit better. The charge bonus would be nice, but not bad. Not a bad little fight. Let's go ahead and level up Karl Franz. We'll check out our wizard real quick, and that will wrap up this episode. We're going to go ahead and get some more public order for this region, just so it kind of evens out. I want to make sure that we are always sorted, basically. And I'm tempted to just go for Marienburg right now. They have a full stack on their base, pretty much, or on their town. We are saving our growth for Altdorf, and we have our Celestial Wizard over here. We can check that out. I guess I do just get 2 points a turn. Now, again, this does affect AI, so their AI will have stronger heroes as well. Celestial Wizard, what kind of spells do you have? You have things like Harmonic Convergence, which is a nice melee and attack buff. That's pretty good. That's what he starts with. This will give it a cooldown reduction, and it's pretty cheap too, only 6 mana. Let's see. Target a flying constant around the map. Reduce missile parry and reduce melee defense. I'm not really that interested in that. Wind Blast causes magical damage for the ground. Expanding tier shape, so it's a conal attack. Might be okay. Curse of the Midnight Wind. Minus attack and minus armor. That'll be pretty good. Thunderbolt. Small strike, good against artillery pieces and multiple combatants. Bombardment. It could be better. It seems a little weaker compared to some of the other lores of magic. Miscast chance reduction. If you miscast, you hurt yourself. Bonus power reserves. Comet of Cassandora. I have seen this in a couple of videos, and it looks super fancy, but it takes forever to land. So it will probably work versus AI, but maybe not against players. I don't know if it's been changed since I saw that video. The video is probably at least a few months old. Chain Lightning. Large moving area of effect, strong versus multiple units. It's a vortex spell. I mean, maybe. I really like getting Zap down here. It gives us an extra percent chance to kill our assassination target. But we'll probably get a couple spells, put him on a warhorse. Actually, that's rank 9. We'll probably get a couple spells and then start working on getting him Zap. And then go for the warhorse and more spells. Yeah. And we'll also embed him in our army, I think, since I don't see any other agents and I don't really feel the need to go harass people. Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a good one.